I was halfway between work and Clackamas, going to deliver some parts, driving the shop truck, and got a call that said they were ready to send me some wire instructions. And I told the nice lady on the phone that I'd already taken care of that about a week ago, and she said, "Oh, that's wonderful." And then she started looking into it and says, "Are you sure?" I said, "Well, what do you mean?" And so, "Yeah, well, did you send me the email?" Or I sent it to her, and she instantly says, "Oh my goodness, this isn't us." And after leaving the bank and talking to the title company and realizing that this happens all the time and that I was kind of on my own and that they were sorry, but they can't, protect everybody from this if we're not paying attention. That was the worst feeling in the world, knowing that I had to go home and tell my wife that, stop packing the stuff. I know we have already sold our house, but now we're not getting our other house because I don't have any money left. I sit down and I'm never had anything where you can't come up with the words. Like, I'm trying to spit it out and I'm telling her, like, okay, I'm just going to spit this out. And I still can't come up with the words. And I just felt like I was going to get sick. I mean, it's just the most gut-wrenching feeling you've ever had in your life. And then I tell her, and, obviously you have that second of, ha, you're kidding, right? Real funny, but, and then she just fell apart.
It'll never happen to you. Never. Until it does. And generally when it does, it's brutal. It is disastrous.
I think there was a little bit of Aaron who was upset with himself, that he fell victim to this. He was upset with us because he thought, well, why didn't you protect me? If I put myself in our shoes, it's look at the big signature line with the big flashing red exclamation point and this disclosure, but I live this every day. I'm fully aware of it. He's not. Aaron Cole and his family, they're a victim of a crime.
Mine was actually less than what they get on average when they get somebody. That's insane. Can you imagine if you had $130,000 in cash sitting in your hand and, someone walked off with it? Stuff you spend your entire life trying to save to be able to buy a house or send your kids to school.
When we sat down and looked at our options, what we really realized is there was a chance for us to help Aaron and his family, and at the same time be able to help so many other families from going through what he went through. Wire fraud has been happening in our industry, for years. We've all been trying to figure it out, and yet we're the first company putting a face and a cautionary tale to it by hiring, one of the victims as a spokesperson.
When Justin confronted me with this idea, I was not just excited. I thought, wow, this is genius, because this really helps this young man and his family, also helps us equally.
WFG called and offered me a different idea of a way to try and make this whole and work together. And instead of pointing fingers at each other, we try and get this resolved, get us in a house in time for Christmas, and try and help some other people.
We're trying to get this message to resonate with people, not just be a theoretical problem.
And they've asked, what could they have done to have gotten me to read it? And it's like, I don't think you could honestly make the letters any bigger. I don't think there's a brighter color than the red you use. And it's right at the beginning. It's huge. But the signature line's way down here, so you're just like, scroll. Just get down there and sign it. It's like I never even saw it.
What generally happens is someone's email account has been compromised. Typically, it's a free email account, Gmail, Hotmail, Yahoo, whatever it is. So they're looking at your emails for a long time. There's scripts that will look at every email that comes into that email account, and they will key on keywords, transaction, closing. And then it will notify them that, hey, an email about this came up. And then they start seeing, the transaction, and they say, well, who are all the parties?
I'd sent probably 150 emails back and forth, and then I get another one, and it looks exactly the same as what I've been doing. If it looks like it comes from the same place, the only difference is they change an email address slightly, so you can't tell. They actually put the real phone numbers of the people that they were impersonating at the title company in their signatures, of course. So if I had picked up the phone and called the number for the lady that they were impersonating, she would have known instantly that she didn't send me that.
This is a social engineering attack, right? It's a sudden change. It's a sense of urgency, and there's a consequence. And if you have those three things together, you should stop.
The fact that we did get this fixed, I mean, is miraculous because there are so many people who don't. You know, we're not the only ones who have kids and who have worked hard for this stuff their entire lives, you know, and to actually have lost that money and have it be gone, I cannot imagine what I would be feeling like right now. So when it comes down to doing anything serious like moving money, go see someone in person, go pick up the phone, you just have to slow down and make sure that you know what you're doing is what you want to do.